Happy Saturday. For episode 5, I am going to be making pasta fagioli soup and some focaccia breadsticks. It is going to be amazing. Olive Garden ain't got nothing on Ange. We're going to be pairing that amazing dinner with this Celice Salentino wine from Italy. Stay tuned, it's going to be D to the lish. Hey guys, I am really excited to taste this wine tonight. I chose something that I have never had before, and I wanted to try something new, guys, and I wanted to educate you guys too on some new stuff. So, this wine is an Italian wine from all the way down in the heel of Italy. You know, the heel of the boot in Italy? This guy is from there, from the heel. This is as close as I'm getting to wearing heels anytime soon. This wine is called Celice Salentino. This is the region that it's from. This wine region is the hottest wine region in Italy. Super hot, it's super dry. The wines that are coming out of this wine region are very big, bold bodied red wines, very fruity, but also with some really good grippy tannins on the end. And I thought this would be perfect with our pasta fagioli soup tonight. We are going to get notes of red berries and dark berries, some leather, some spice, some chocolate. This wine is going to give us everything we want in a really nice, full-bodied Italian red wine. Babe.
Don't mind if I do.
You know, normally with Italian wines, like if I'm doing a spaghetti or, any kind of like a red sauce Italian dish, I always go for like a Chianti or a Montepulciano. I really like those. But this is something new for me. Very interesting nose. I definitely get like underripe red fruits on my nose, but I also feel like I get some earth in the leather. I feel like I smell a little bit of leather on this.
It's like drinking a chocolate covered shoe.
Oh, this is really good. Really balanced. I get that fruit in the front, and there's definitely those tannins on the end, but they're not too overpowering. This wine is going to be perfect with our dinner tonight. Let's get cooking. All right, guys, I am so excited to take you guys through my instant pot pasta fagioli recipe. Now, when I first created this recipe, I created it for the stovetop. And you can definitely do this on the stovetop. If you don't have an instant pot, that's totally fine. But what I love about the Instant Pot is you can get this done super, super quickly. I'm going to turn on my sauté, put in some olive oil, probably like a couple tablespoons maybe. This is a one pot dinner that we are doing tonight, and you're going to see how easy it is to throw together. Earlier this morning, I went ahead and I diced up my celery, my onion, and I shredded my carrot. So that way, once work was done, I had my prep already taken care of, and all I had to do was just dump it right in my Instant Pot. So I would recommend you do that. This is a perfect weeknight dinner for you guys when you just coming home from work and you don't feel like making anything. Get out your Instant Pot and throw this puppy together. So I've got my olive oil in the pan. It's heating up now. I'm going to give it probably just another 30 seconds or so. And then I'll go ahead and throw in my celery and my onion. And then we're going to kind of sweat this out a little bit. Then I'll add in my cloves of garlic. Then I'm going to add in my meat after that. And we're just going to cook everything together, sauteing in our Instant Pot. Italy grows over 1,000 grape varietals. So I love trying new things. I'm just always about trying new things. So I was so excited to find this and teach you guys about this. Yeah, Celice Salentino. You know what else I did today? While this is cooking down, let me tell you about the focaccia bread that I made. And we'll show you. I actually filmed the whole thing. So the bread machine is such a great, and I honestly, guys, I'll be honest with you. I bought the bread machine so that I could make pizza dough. Because the worst part about making the bread is the kneading and the waiting, the rising, all that stuff And what I love about the bread machine is it does all that dirty work for you, right? All that hard work is done. So I went ahead and whipped up the focaccia bread this morning. I just threw together the ingredients, some simple ingredients. Um, and I used my bread machine, the dough cycle on my bread machine, got that all taken care of. And then all I had to do was rest it for 10 minutes after I pulled it out. And then I put it in my pan, rested for another 40 minutes, and then I baked it for 20 minutes. Guys, this focaccia is going to be amazing. I wanted to make focaccia breadsticks with this focaccia tonight because I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the Olive Garden, I want a couple good, nice, warm breadsticks to dip in my pasta fagioli soup. That is one of my favorite things when I go to the Olive Garden. All right, now that we have our onions and our celery cooked down, I'm going to add in my garlic. All right, now I'm going to add in my meat. While this is cooking down, I'm going to add in my salt and pepper now. I wanted to use some freshly ground pink Himalayan sea salt on my focaccia bread earlier. I had some left over, so I'm going to use this in my soup. I'm just going to use the rest of it. It's fine. Half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to actually just crack it in. We're going to get all this browned up, and then we are going to add our shredded carrot next. Okay. All right, guys. Now I'm going to add in my carrots now that my ground beef is almost all browned up. I love this soup so much. It is so easy to make. It is full of flavor and it's so robust and it packs such a punch. It has everything you want in it. So you can make a meal out of this soup alone. Of course, when I'm at the Olive Garden, I don't. This is just my appetizer with the breadsticks. I have to get a full meal. You know how I do. But tonight, this is our meal. All right, now that I have my carrot in, I'm going to be adding my spices. I'm going to be doing a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I might even, because I love Italian seasoning, I might go like a teaspoon and a half. I'm going to do a teaspoon of basil. This is all dried seasonings. All right, I'm going to do a teaspoon of parsley. I'm going to go about a half a teaspoon of red pepper flake. Maybe a little more. All right, now I'm going to just stir all these seasonings in with my beef blend here. Now I have a can of kidney beans that I've already drained. I have a can of cannellini beans that I've drained. Now I'm going to add in 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. If you want diced tomatoes, you can absolutely do diced tomatoes. I like crushed in this one, so I use crushed, but either or would be perfectly fine. 4 cups, which is of 32 ounces here, just a full carton of beef broth or beef stock, whatever you have. All right, now I have a cup of elbow macaroni, small elbow macaroni already measured out. I'm just going to dump that right in, stir it in. All right, guys, so I have everything in the soup now. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. We are going to pressure this for 5 minutes. That's all it takes. We're going to do a quick pressure release, and then I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to add in some kale, some fresh kale. We're going to wilt in kale, and this soup is going to be delish. Stay tuned. All right, guys, the soup is done, and it's now time to quick pressure release. You want to do the shot with me? Look. Yeah. It's almost time. Now you got to be good. You got to behave. All right? Oh, it's ready. Okay, guys. I wanted Pickles to help me with this one, so he said okay. All right, let's get our lid off. Oh my gosh. Now, while it's still bubbling nice, I'm going to take it's probably about a cup and a half of chopped kale, and I'm just going to put that in, and then we are just going to stir this in, and it's going to wilt super nice. All right. While this kale wilts in nice, we are going to slice our breadsticks. We're going to ladle the soup in the bowls, and we are going to dive in. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm so excited to dive in. Oh my gosh, look at this gorgeous bowl of steaming pasta fagioli. Oh, and the breadstick. Look at how beautiful the focaccia breadstick turned out. Now, the very first thing I do when I'm at the Olive Garden, when I get this soup, I don't even take a bite of the soup. I just dip the breadstick right in. I just go for it. Just dive right in. Oh my gosh, look at this. Somebody else wants to dive right in, and he is on his way down. I think he's caught in my hair. Are you coming? Mmm. Mmm. Oh my God. Pickles. Guys, this is incredible. Oh, the breadstick is full of garlic and rosemary and olive oil, and it's so crisp and tender and moist and all of the things. You want a noodle? It's still a little warm, honey. Here. Oh, you got it? Okay, Pickles is going to tell us about the soup. First things first, we're starting with a noodle. And what do you think, Pickles? Is it everything you ever imagined it to be? You say, Olive Garden ain't got nothing on Mom. Oh, yeah, Pickles is in love with the pasta fagioli. And I can't say that I blame him. All right, let's dive into a nice big bite with all kinds of kale and beans and meats. Now, this is warm, so. You want a bite of breadstick? There you go. Get on in there and get my breadstick. Go ahead. He loves to eat. What can I say? Oh, you guys, this soup is absolute perfection. It is loaded with so many flavors, and it is a perfect weeknight meal when you are in a rush but still want to eat awesome. This is the perfect pairing with this soup, and I am so happy that this turned out as amazing as it did. Pickles, what do you think? Did Mom hit a home run? Come here. Did Mom hit a home run? I would say the crumbs on his beak speak for themselves. Another episode of Saturday Dinners. It's a wrap. Cheers, everyone. Take the tops off, these guys.
Yeah. Makes the show more interesting.
Anything about me taking my top off, he's down for it. See, here's the thing. This mat is going to kill me one day.
She's got a bad wheel.
And I got a bad wheel anyway, so it doesn't help. Oh man, let me just collect myself. Okay. That pain shot right up to my knee. All right. What'd you say about the wine? Guys, are we rolling? Oh, okay. All right, good. Didn't want to start talking if we weren't rolling. Let me check my mic. We're good. We're good.
No, you took your top off. You were...
Honey, I can't lie.
My
hips don't lie. All right, in the heel. I love my heels. Pooh, do you want a noodle? You're welcome. He loves noodle. And noodle's so good, huh?